Huawei Precision Air Conditioner Basic Introduction. Air conditioner terms. This section will introduce more air conditioner terminology. Let's look at temperature. There are two types, dry bulb and wet bulb temperature. Dry bulb temperature is well known. When we use a thermometer to measure the temperature, that's dry bulb temperature. To measure the dry bulb temperature, the thermometer and the air exchange heat. And when their temperatures are balanced, the value given is the air temperature. What's wet bulb temperature? This is the temperature measured using a thermometer wrapped in wet gauze. If we wrap wet gauze around the thermometer, both heat and moisture are exchanged between the air and thermometer, as the water in the wet gauze can evaporate. The temperature at which the air and thermometer balance, including humidity, is called wet bulb temperature. As the water in the wet gauze absorbs heat and evaporates, wet bulb temperature is generally lower than the dry bulb temperature. Temperature can be measured in degrees Celsius and Fahrenheit. In China, we use degrees Celsius. Only 5 countries measure temperature using the Fahrenheit scale. Absolute temperature is used in some thermodynamic calculations. We just need to be aware of that. Another important concept is humidity. And here we have the terms relative humidity and moisture content to describe humidity. For example, 50% humidity refers to relative humidity. The term relative humidity is more commonly seen or used than moisture content. What does relative humidity mean? It means the ratio of the amount of water vapor in the air to the maximum amount of water vapor that could be accommodated in the air at the same temperature and pressure. As you may already know, dry air can accommodate water vapor. When a glass of water evaporates, it produces water vapor and steam, which then rise into the air. But the air has a limit to how much water vapor it can hold. When the air can't accommodate any more water vapor, the air is saturated, meaning that humidity is at 100%. This is just like how water can dissolve salt, but also reaches saturation. If we heat the water, it can dissolve more salt. It's the same with air. The higher the temperature is, the more water vapor the air can accommodate. We can feel relative humidity. In northern China, we can feel that the air is dry with low humidity. However, in the south of China, we can feel that the air is wet. In particular, if we sweat and the temperature is high, we feel uncomfortable. In a data center, the humidity should be between 40% to 50%. Another term, moisture content, refers to the amount of steam in each kilogram of air. Use G as a unit. It's not used very often, but it is used in some calculations. Dew point temperature means the temperature at which the air becomes fully saturated and is at 100% humidity. If we keep cooling the air, it will generate condensation in the form of water droplets, dew, which the air cannot hold. This is because the air temperature is lower than the dew point temperature. Here we can see a table that lists common computer room dew points. The term cleanliness here refers to the amount of dust in the air. It's hard to measure. We just need to be familiar with this filter efficiency comparison table. Huawei's filters use the European CEN standard. Huawei's air conditioners use G3 and G4 filters. The G3 filter has a low level of efficiency, whereas the G4 filter has an average level of efficiency. That's all for this section. Thanks for watching.